What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Burley Oak Brewing Company, and they are out of Berlin, Maryland, and this is their double strawberry rhubarb pie dream. So this is a sour ale that is brewed with strawberries, rhubarb, cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, and lactose. Comes in at 7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is approximately 1 month old, and I want to give a huge thanks and a shout out to a good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Alex, for hooking me up with this one. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies that Alex sent my way, and he hooked me up with another dream. He's hooked me up with all kinds of great beers, so thank you very much, Alex. And this one sounds fantastic. The triple blackberry blackcurrant dream, one of the best beers I've had in a long time, and this sounds right in my wheelhouse because I like strawberry rhubarb pie, and it's a dream, and it just sounds fantastic. Now, full disclosure, I've already cracked this one open. I did so off camera to make sure it didn't explode, and it didn't. So it's already been cracked open, but not poured. So we're going to give it a pour into the Medusa glass here from Mortalis, and hopefully we're all right here. So hopefully the carbonation is not crazy. A lot of the times with these beers, the carbonation is insane, and I got to, like wait and whatnot, but hopefully I can fit most of this in here. Yeah, carbonation is pretty vibrant. So what I'll do is go like that, and we'll pour the rest before I taste it. Let the carbonation settle on. So yeah, I mean, that has this beautiful, like, pinkish red color, straight up murky, turbid. You can't see through it. It looks kind of like a fruit smoothie. It has about a 2.5, 3 finger of this very light pink, light red colored head. Looks kind of soap sudsy but creamy at the same time. Yeah, it looks kind of what I expect this beer to look like based on the strawberry and the rhubarb. So yeah, let's get a nose on it. Holy fuck, is that dynamite? The rhubarb is actually quite prevalent on the nose. Yeah, definitely like a tart, sweet kind of. I don't know. Rhubarb's hard to explain. Like it's different when you cook it. It becomes more sweet. Raw, it's a little bit more like tart and whatnot. But in here, definitely smells rhubarb. And then there's strawberries underneath it. It smells like a strawberry like the filling of a strawberry rhubarb pie. The brown sugar, the cinnamon, the vanilla. Yeah, slight spiciness there, like the spices you would get in a pie. Slight crust, kind of underlying crust character. Let me pour the rest in here. With these beers, sometimes, the murkiness and all the goodies and stuff at the bottom. So, yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. That's a gorgeous looking beer. Man. Yeah, so it smells sweet. It's making my mouth water. But it smells sweet, smells tart, smells somewhat acidic, but strawberry rhubarb pie, yeah, like about 80% of a strawberry rhubarb pie in here. I can sit here and smell this for a day. Rhubarb and strawberry is fantastic. The slight accentuations of those spices are really nice too. I want to get into it. So cheers, everybody, and thanks again, Alex. Fuck me. These dreams are just delicious, man. Wow. 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 %7% of the body's like lower side of full, medium full, has a thickness behind it, has a viscosity that you wouldn't expect for 7%, but it's there. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy. This had a little bit more I feel like the dreams for me, the one thing I'll say about the dream series itself, when it comes to these fruit smoothie beers, or the beers kind of in that realm, I think they have a little bit more carbonation than I'm used to, but I also think I like that. So many of the fruit smoothie beers can just be like sans carbonation or very lightly carbonated. This has enough carbonation to let you know that it's a carbonated beer, and it's not just straight smooth like fruit smoothie puree or whatever. It actually has nice carbonation. I appreciate that, actually. Right up front, it's strawberry and rhubarb. And man, this has a high tartness, lower sourness. The dreams have a nice firm grip. A lot of these beers, they'll be like, here's our Imperial. This is just nondescript. I'm not saying any specific beer or brewery or anything, but a lot of times these fruit smoothie beers can be too sweet. They don't have the sour ale base. They'll just be like, here's our sour ale, or here's our Imperial Berliner Weiss or Goza or whatever. And you drink it, like, maybe a touch of tartness. I mean, the Crunchy series from other half is supposedly an Imperial Berliner Weiss. More often than not, I don't get actual tartness to the beer. If I do, it's very slight. This one, though, lets you know this is a fucking sour beer. This is higher side of tart, lower side of sour. It's grabbing the back of my jaws. It's puckering to some degree, which I really appreciate. But right up front, strawberry and rhubarb. There's a nice mix of sweet, like strawberry, like jammy strawberry, and like tart, slightly sweet rhubarb. And that hits you right up front. Passes through the palate. That tart acidic nature, almost sour nature from the base beer creeps in, and you're like, wow, okay, this is a sour beer for sure. As it passes through the palate, the pie portion, like the crust, the spices, the brown sugar, the vanilla, the cinnamon, that all hits on the back of the palate, which is really weird because a lot of times it doesn't work for me. A lot of times the spices, or if I get a beer that's a pie beer, it's usually forefront, first half of the palate. This one's on the back of the palate. So right up front, the strawberry and the vanilla kind of hit, or strawberry and rhubarb. And on the back of the palate is where the pie crust and like the brown sugar, the vanilla, and the cinnamon hit on the back of the palate. It's sweet, but it's tart, and it's acidic. So it's not full-on sweet. It's not full-on tart. It has a nice balance. Yeah, this is another fucking great dream beer for me. This is tasty. Kind of like I said in the nose, this is like, I think in the taste, it actually hits more of like a strawberry rhubarb pie than it did in the aroma. The aroma was like 75, 80%, and the taste is close to 100%. I get the strawberry rhubarb pie of this beer, like I do. It's just in a sour beer form, and it works for me. Works quite well. I will say it's not as good as the triple blackberry blackcurrant dream. That beer, though, was a 5 out of 5, and I could tell from the first sip or two, like that upper echelon, next level, amazing stuff. This one, very fucking close. So I'm going to give double strawberry rhubarb pie dream from Burley Oak, straight up 4.75 out of 5. Not quite a 5 out of 5. Doesn't hit me in that level, but it's fucking close. So what's the difference between a 5 out of 5 and a 4.75? 0.25. Yeah, I can do math. No, but seriously, it just doesn't have the level of awesomeness that beer had, but it's damn close, and this is fucking dynamite. And as you can see, 16-ounce can, I've already drank like 6 ounces of it. I'm going to drink the rest of this. Oh yeah, 7%. Excuse me. I can't, yeah, this drinks like it's 5 from a alcohol standpoint. It drinks way bigger than 7% from a taste standpoint. Like if you told me this was 10%, I'd be like, sure. That the flavors are that vibrant, that, dare I say, bombastic. Shout out to Paul over at PA Brew News. I'm going to drink the rest of that and enjoy every fucking second. And it's worth it. It's worth the calories. It's worth the, drinking 16 ounces of it. And this is not a beer where a lot of these beers will be too sweet and I'll be like, I only want a half of that can. I should split it with someone. Or the last 4 or 5 ounces be too much. Nope. Not for this one. So, yeah. Price and availability. Pretty sure they're brewery only. And price point, I think it was $22 a 4-pack all fucking day, every day for this beer. $22 a 4-pack. For $5.50 a can, you can't go wrong. If you're somebody who likes strawberry rhubarb pie and you want it in beer form, like you need to seek this out, whether you trade for it. I don't know if they'll brew it again. Whatever the case may be, you need to get your fucking hands on this because it's dynamite. And I cannot thank Alex enough. The cool thing about Alex is he was just like, hey, I want to send you some beers. And he did. And then he sent me another box. And it's just, he's a fucking awesome individual. Thank you very much, Alex. And some of these beers he's sending me are like super hyped, fucking hard to get. People trade crazy for them. So the fact that he just throws these dreams in a box right here, I want you to try them, want your opinion. Like, I can't thank you enough, Alex, for the hookup and what you've sent my way. I can't. And yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of speechless at this point. 4.75 out of 5. Great beer. If you had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.